Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nightwing Reviews, and we are finally here to do the Who's the Strongest Writers. This is my final for the Heisei era. So, as we have here, we have what is it, I think it's the 20th and final Heisei writer, the King of Time, Kamen Rider Geo. So here we have his base form, and his powers are mild. I mean, he's just, he's pretty much as strong as any other writer. There's nothing too special about this, extra strength, not really extra speed or anything. It's just a normal average base form. And his final attack is Time Break, and it's nothing too special. So on to his next form. Oh yeah, but in this form, he is able to take on other riders, like, the rider armor forms with the other ride watches. Example, let's go to the next one. But the watch is very important, obviously, because it's like what he needs to transform and everything. So, alright, on to the next form. So right here we have Geo Decayed armor, which use the decayed ride watch, which is special than any other ride watch into this show at the point. So what you could do is, well, obviously you put it on. This form is it's decently powerful. It's nothing matched up to compared to Oma Geo, obviously, but so this form, you're able to use other ride watches to put them into the decayed ride watch, and you pretty much can activate like a special or final form, which it kind of depends, because let's say build, whenever you put it in there, it would go to build sparkling. But whenever you would do, let's say, whenever you would do, like Ryuki, it would do survive, because, that's the only other form. So, and his sword is the Heisei Saber, and I forgot to say, his sword is the G-Con grade. That's what I forgot. But yeah, so this form is pretty decently powerful. It's a lot stronger than this. It's able to go on against Decayed. I don't know, he's not in his final form, but, in his base form, so that's something. So on to the next, which is where we start getting up in power, like, real fast. So here we have Geo 2, which is where he starts his path to becoming the Demon King Oma Geo. In this form, his sword is the Psycho grade, which I'm pretty sure means, or just Psycho, or G-Con Psycho, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that means king, or something like that, but it's a pretty strong sword. He's able to combine it with G-Con grade, his first sword, to make this huge sword. And in this form, this is where he starts gaining his powers and stuff. He is a lot stronger in this. I don't know about super speed or anything, but he has super strength. But in this, he's able to see the future with this one. So, like, he's able to, if someone's about to do, like, a final attack, he's able to foresee it, so he can either dodge it or use a counter offense attack to, dodge it. So, yeah. But he uses the Geo 2 ride watch, which is a combination of his good side and his dark side, combined into one watch to become this form. And he can't use any other ride watches in the belt. So on to the next form, which this form kind of changed history. This was the day he was supposed to destroy gates and become Oma Geo. But he became Geo Trinity, which kind of started on a new path to becoming Oma Geo. And I don't know if this form's not supposed to exist, but this form is a combination of Kamen Rider Waz and Kamen Rider Gates. And definitely super strength, everything, not super speed again. See, speed's not a huge thing in this show, I guess. I don't know, but he can't reverse time or anything, but he has the power to use every weapon of any rider in the Geo series, like Gates and Walt. He's able to use their weapons. But he's the Trinity Ride Watch, and you do need the original Geo Ride Watch in this one. So, and then you put the ride watch in, and then there's a knob on the right. You can see it. You turn it, I think, twice, and then yeah. So this is a pretty powerful form. I think they've been using it for like 10 episodes, between like 5 and 10 episodes now. So yeah, so on to his final form, which is I'm not gonna say it's the strongest final form, but it's definitely in the top 5. I'd give it that. So here we have Grand Geo. See, I couldn't find a picture like this, but so in this form he uses the Grand Geo watch, and in this form he has the power to use any of the 20 Heisei Riders' final attacks or powers. And in this one, we do not know what his powers are yet, except for he's able to use all the riders' forms and attacks by tapping the rider, like, because there's each statue of the rider on his suit. So if he taps it, then it'll activate like a final attack. So we don't know what the final attack is yet or anything, but my guess would be, I mean, usually he might have super speed. I don't know. But in this form, he is able up to match to Oma Geo, not to beat him, but just to match up to him so far. So don't know yet, to be honest. So because next episode, this coming up weekend, we will be able to see his Grand Geo in action. So yeah, so on to, which is supposed to be his final form, but it's not, because he's not coming to Demon King. But let's just put this into that for this video. So here we have Oma Geo, and he's able to use any watch, not in his belt, but just to use like their attacks, kind of like Grand Geo. But so in this form, his powers are super speed, super agility, super strength, and the ability to see the future, and the ability to stop time. So he, this is why I wanted to say Colorado Geo is the strongest. See, Kuga is the strongest, because he is attack, the ultimate Kuga form. His attacks are able to destroy mountains, right? Well, Oma Geo has the power of Kuga, so he can just stop time and then just destroy him. So, like, that's why Geo, is my number 1 strongest rider. But so yeah, so those are the strongest riders. Like, Oma Geo is stupidly strong. But the reason is because of this. This is not even supposed to be his final form. It's a new whole form. It's supposed to go from Geo 2 to Oma Geo. So now that he's gained these extra 2 powers, he does have a movie coming up, and he somehow, I guess, he finally accepts being Oma Geo, and he does get an Oma Geo form, which was in my last scan video if you want to go check that out. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. I'm glad I can finally finish this, but I'm sad to say that the Heisei era is over, and the new Reiwa era is coming up. I'm probably not pronouncing that right at all. Reiwa, I don't know. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back, at the latest scans or whatever. Peace out.